these things sorted out earlier, okay, before the class. So whichever room I go, this is the first time I'm going into that room, so it takes longer. Today we will just discuss the the course outline, and I will give you the overview of the course. The course outline, and I will go through the overview of the course, okay, starting with the syllabus. So the course is junior project, and we consider it as a lab-based course, like a tutorial or lab-based, whatever you call it, okay. The prerequisite of the course is 242. What was 242? Technical report writing, okay. So prerequisite, why? Because in this course, this is the main thing you will be doing, okay. It was technical report and what was the full name of the course? Technical report writing and presentation skills, okay. So like around 70% of the, I think more than around 60% of the grading is writing, and the remaining around 40% of the report grading is presenting, okay. So if you are weak in any of them, then you will be gone for a big time, okay. You will lose a lot of marks if you are weak in any of these, okay. So I will give you some briefing about what I'm expecting from you in the group, in the report and in the presentation, okay. I will also give you I will also review some of the very, very basic and common things related to report writing and presentation, okay. We will go through some of it, okay, but obviously it will not be enough as compared to the entire course. If you took one entire course and it was not enough, then my revision will obviously not be enough, okay. But you have to understand that these are the two main things. These are the only two things in this course, okay, which will make you A or B or C. Got it? Okay. So you can go through your old reports which you submitted in that course, the feedback, the comments, okay, so that you have an idea, okay. These are the office hours, okay. You may also find me after the class, okay. I don't have any class after this one, so I'm also available, okay. And some of you do this. If you have a question, you will not let me go, right? Doctor, what about this? What about this? Even if I'm going, you will walk with me, right? You won't wait to go to get to the office. One student, after the whole semester finished, he asked me, Doctor, where is your office? Because he always asks his questions in the class or in the corridor, okay. But in case you want to come to the office, this is my office, okay. There is no number, but my name is written here. It's a small letter, so you don't find it, okay. There is my email, okay. I checked my email. You can also contact me through Teams, no problem, okay. But if you don't receive a reply, just relax, okay. Some of you will get very impatient. What happened? I don't have a reply, that's why I'm not replying, okay. So as soon as I have anything to say, I will tell you, okay. So what else? Yeah, there is no textbook for the course. For the references, I will give you some. The slides are already uploaded. All the course material is already uploaded on the Blackboard, okay. You may actually be seeing the first assignment as well, okay, but you don't have to worry about it right now, okay. You can have a look what you are supposed to do, okay, but we will discuss it in the next lecture as well, yeah. But everything is already uploaded in case you want to have a look, including the syllabus and the other things, okay. But these are the only things which you will have in this course. There is no book you can follow. But for your assignments, you may be going through books, but it will change from one group to another group, one student to another, okay. Yeah, other resources which we will be using, I already mentioned two of them, which are also written here. We use what? What I just mentioned? other resources we will use in this book, in this course? I just mentioned Blackboard, I mentioned Teams, okay. This is the link to the YouTube channel. It has the old lectures from, not from this course, but from the report writing course, report writing and presentation skills course, okay. You can have a look at it if you want, okay. And we will see if you can arrange some site visits. Normally for a 200 level course, we don't arrange the site visits, but if there are any guest lectures, then you should attend them, whether I tell you or not, okay. It's good for the course, believe me. You will hear other people present, you will see how they present, you will learn something from them, okay. What they will be presenting, some of that you can use it in the assignments of this course, okay. So if when you hear about any guest lectures, okay, I will try that I can inform you on time, but even if I don't, you get the information, you go attend them. Clear? Huh? No, not clear? Okay. Okay, this is the description of the course. Basically, the course is so that you can, in a summary, the course is intended for you to know how to deal with a project on your own, and how to work in teams, and how after completing the project you can present it and deliver it in an effective manner, okay, in an effective, suitable manner, okay. So how to do something on your own when you don't know the steps, how to complete it, how to work with other people, and once you have finished everything, how you can communicate to other people about your work. And the communication is written, okay, we can say typed, and communication is also oral, okay. So both type of things are required in this course, okay. So we will see that you should be engaged in doing things which are from different disciplines of civil engineering, okay. Nothing which you cannot do up to this level, okay, but it should be diverse. And obviously all of you cannot work in the same on the same thing, but at least when you will hear others present, you will know about their work as well, okay. This is the idea of the presentation, that you should attend the presentations as well, so that the things which you did not work on, you hear about it from others, okay. So at least you know what is happening, okay. What are the outcomes of this course? You should be able to apply the knowledge which you have to something new, okay. You have taken for example statics, right? Yes. So how to apply the concepts of statics in solving a structure on your own. Nobody will give you a question. You are doing something from the scratch now. Got it? Okay? And so on and so forth. If I give you a topic and I ask you, okay, now go search about it on your own, no teacher, no videos, no handouts, then how do you do it? Okay? So you have learned something, then how you can apply it, then you should be able to do it. Okay, ability to express yourself in written manner as well as orally. Okay, ability to apply engineering design to come up with productive solutions. Okay, this is what happens in the world. Okay, in the professional field, you have a problem, you have to solve the problem. Okay, nobody will say, draw me a shear force in bending moment diagram. They will say, okay, make a building for me, make a bridge for me, and you have to do everything. Okay, what type of building, what type of bridge, what material, so on. Everything will be on your own. Okay, so obviously at this stage you cannot do everything from start to end, but at least you should have some idea how it is done. Okay, and what are the factors you should consider in your design. Okay, and then ability to create, to develop creative design skills. This is what I was referring to earlier, that you will create your own design. Nobody will tell you this much dimension, this much width, this much length. You will decide about it yourself. Okay, so the assignments in this course, we have 39% ranking. When I say assignment, I mean the written assignments, the written part. Every assignment has two parts, the written and the presentation. Okay, so the written parts of the assignments is about 39%. Okay, and it's divided into four assignments. Okay, so those 4 assignments, in total the written part is 39%. Then we have with each assignment a presentation part. Okay, and that presentation part is about 21%. Okay, and then we have the final project as well, which is only written. Okay, what are the topics that we will cover? We will start with something which is very basic, but something which is very important for your professional career. Okay, which is how you will present yourself. So your first assignment is you. Okay, what is your first assignment? Yourself. You will present yourself. You will prepare about yourself. Okay, so this is that. First of all, because I told you it's very important for you when you go as a professional, when you go as a graduate out in the field, you have to sell yourself. You are the product. Okay, you are the first thing which you are selling. Okay, so how would you do it? So this will be the first time. Okay, or the first topic. Then we will look at the construction projects, and then construction projects, meaning we will focus on the construction work itself. Construction work itself, the construction project itself. Okay, and obviously civil engineering is before construction and after construction as well, but we are focusing on construction. Then what are some of the different aspects, especially the environmental aspects, that you should know about, and how they are included in the civil engineering field, how they are affecting the civil design, how they are affecting the infrastructure, and so on. Okay, technological developments in the field, the softwares, the new equipments, the new technologies. Okay, so these things, and structural design using computer programs or computer programs in general. Okay, and using computer programs again for any other type of design. Okay, then we have the breakup. Okay, you can, of the topics, you can have a look at it. Okay, some things which you should know, otherwise they are in the syllabus. The links are there, you can go and click and check. Okay, but the first thing is integrity, academic integrity, as you know, is same as professional integrity. What you are not expected to do as a student, you are not expected to do as a professional as well. You are not expected to cheat. You are not expected to just sleep in the group and let others do the work for you. Okay, this is not only as a student. You say you don't assume that, okay, once I am graduated from here, I will not have these policies applying on me. I can do whatever I want. No. Here, if you do something illegal, unprofessional, you will lose couple of marks. There you will lose your job. And then you will earn a bad name as well for yourself. Everybody will know that this guy is like this. Nobody wants to work with you. Okay, so take these things seriously right now. Okay, here, I have, for example, I have people who are working in groups. Couple of group members will come to me and they say, this guy or this girl is not working. Okay, and I tell them, finish the project and I will give that guy some less marks, and problem is solved. Okay, do you think it is that easy in the field? It's so easy in the field. Your colleague will go to the boss and he will say, this guy is not working, and this guy, and the boss will say, what? I'll give him 10 BD less this month. Problem solved. I'll cut his salary by 50 BD. Problem solved. You think it's like this? No. that guy will make sure you never get to work in this company or somewhere else. Okay, things are very serious, much more serious than they are here. Okay, so you make it a practice to do hard work. Okay, this is what it means. Academic integrity or professional integrity, professional ethics. What it means is do your own hard work. That's it. There are things you cannot do. Obviously, I don't have time. I have 6 other courses. I have this and that and so on and so forth. Okay, but you are doing what you can. Okay, whatever time you have, you are spending it on your work. Okay, then your group will understand, others will understand, and you will get what you deserve. That's it. Okay, but you are looking for some other means that, okay, I will copy from here, I will let others do my work, and so on and so forth. Then even the people who are working with you will hate you. Even your friends will not want to work with you. Okay, it does not continue, believe me. Okay, when the group starts, okay, you are my friend, be with me in my group, and blah blah blah. Till the end of the semester, they are exhausted, and you are their worst enemy. Right now, okay, I have one assignment, or I don't have any exams right now. Okay, let us make a group together. When those guys will have 3 exams and 2 assignments in the same week, and you are sleeping, and they are working, it's not good. Okay, obviously there are no exams over here, so but even in the exams, these things are applicable. Okay, attendance, I will take attendance from today onwards. Okay, and don't ask me whether there will be a class today or not. There is a class. Okay, every Wednesday there is a class, unless there is a holiday or something. Okay, so don't send me messages at night, is there a class in the morning or not. Okay, Teams is the last thing which I will open and check in the morning. Okay. Okay, moving on to what we will do in this course. Okay. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, we will focus a lot on the presentation. Presentation includes your presentation when you are presenting something in front of the class or in front of the people, or your presentation of the report. Okay, both are included. So in the professional life, you have to, everything starts with the presentation. You have to introduce yourself nicely to others so that you can get the job, you can get the project, even if you are working on your own. I am my boss. I am an entrepreneur. I have my own company. So this company works where? In some other planet where there are no other people? No. Still you have to present yourself so that you get your clients, you get your customers. Okay, and believe me, as an owner, you have more pressure on you to look good than as an employee. So if you are thinking, no, I will own my own company, you should know about these things much more than your employees, because now you have to look good for the client as well as for the employees. Okay, so presenting yourself is very important, and you have to do it orally as well as in a written manner. Okay, so in this course you will learn how to introduce yourself and your work, meaning your projects. Okay, and for this purpose, the first assignment is related to resume writing, and for all the other assignments you will be writing some reports. Okay, and with the reports, as I mentioned, you will be giving short presentations about each of the assignment. Okay, so introducing yourself means you will prepare a resume for yourself. Okay, we will discuss about resume writing, later on in this course as well, but this is just an example. And with the resume, again there will be an oral introduction as well. Okay, so you will submit a resume and then there will be an oral introduction as well. This is the first assignment, which you can see on the blackboard as well with more details. The other assignments will appear with their link and details, okay, when the time comes. Okay, and we will discuss them in the class as well. I will discuss the guidelines as well as the theory or the background of the assignment as well. The second assignment is related to major construction projects in Bahrain or all around the world. Okay, you have to select a construction project, you have to get to know about it. That construction project can be for Bahrain or for some other country as well, provided that it has something unique. Okay, so you cannot just take any construction project if it is outside Bahrain. Okay, then there will be assignments which will be related to modern changes or modern issues in the field of civil engineering. And why we have that? Because every field is going through constant evolution. It is changing, everything is changing. Okay, things are changing as I speak. Okay, things which I saw in my graduation or at the time of even my PhD are not the same as what we have now. Okay, and some of you may go and work in some other countries. Like some of my students are working in Saudi. Some of them went to Canada, okay, for study or work or whatever. Okay, so the things which you have now, the practices which you have here in Bahrain, you may not see till the time of your graduation. They will change. Okay, when you change your time or location, things change. And what are the reasons for these changes? First of all, the first reason is technological evolution. Okay, we have more technology at our hand. We can use things which are automated, right? Okay, when I was graduating, these things were not there. We used to have not even this board. We used to have a board with a chalk. Okay, I don't know if you have seen it or not. Okay, so things are changing, and technology is developing, and you should know how to use it. Okay, people are changing their priorities. Okay, earlier priorities were we should meet each other, we should go and play outside, and so on and so forth. Now the priorities have changed. Kids, instead of a playing area, they need a gaming room, right? Everybody agrees, right? And then we have the environmental aspects as well. Our environment has deteriorated because of what we have done earlier. So now there is more focus on the environmental issues. Okay, so you say I will build a highway, people will say how this highway will be more sustainable. I will build a building, how this building will be more environmental friendly, more efficient. Okay, so these things need to be considered. Okay, so there is growing emphasis on sustainability and resilience. Okay, so nobody is, so when you are designing or constructing infrastructure or we deal with infrastructure. Civil engineers deal with what? Infrastructure. Infrastructure means what? Tell me. What is the meaning of infrastructure? Okay. Okay, and it includes what?
Like the foundation.
Okay.
Roads.
Huh?
Roads.
Roads. What else?
All elements of the city. General elements of the city.
General elements of the city. Okay. Structure. Okay. Anything else? Okay, foundation is a part of the structure, right? All physical structures are part of infrastructure. All physical structures are part of infrastructure. Roads are part of it. Buildings are part of it. Okay, so this is the infrastructure. Okay, this is part of the infrastructure. Got it? Bridges are infrastructure. Bridges are part of infrastructure. Drainage system, drainage channels, water pipelines, oil pipelines, they are all what? Infrastructure. Airports, ports, these are all what? Part of infrastructure. Okay, so you cannot escape it. So maybe 2 centuries ago, people were just saying, okay, let's build, let's just build, whatever the cost is. Okay, we will cut trees, we will do whatever is required, but build, as big as possible, as strong as possible. This was the goal. Okay, if you see any old buildings, you will see they are massive. They are very big. Okay, the thickness of the wall is, maybe double than the pillar even. Okay, so there are some buildings like this in Pakistan as well. So that was the era when, okay, as strong as possible, as big as possible. You want to see big structures, but now it's not like this. Okay, now people are saying, okay, you do designing, do construction, okay, but you have to also deal with the issues like climate change. Will this have any effect on the environment or the climate? Or the climate is changing, so how it will affect your design? Okay, urbanization, we will talk about it later on, but basically meaning the shifting of people from small areas to big areas, shifting of people from villages to cities. Okay, and resource management. Now people have realized we don't have unlimited resources. We have consumed most of the things. Okay, during my graduation, during my PhD actually, there was a debate that the oil reserves are depleting very fast because we are consuming it. Okay, so at that time they were doing research on how to take the oil from shell soil. It's a type of soil which is very thin. Usually we don't disturb it. The usual oil exploration is not from the shell because it's very thin. So if you do the exploration of the oil from the shell, then it becomes unstable. Okay, so they were not doing it at that time, but they started doing research. What was the reason? The reason was that the resources which we have are limited. Okay, so people have realized these things, so that makes our job a lot harder, more complicated. Okay, then I talked about technology, right? So when the technology has grown, then you need people who can use technology. Okay, I have an entire system which can do everything by itself. Okay, for example, I have a car which drives by itself. Okay, I have a driverless car, an automated car. Okay, but if something goes wrong with that car, I don't have any person to fix that. Okay, so will I use that car? No, it's a big risk, right? Something goes wrong, I don't have any person to fix it. Okay, so similarly, when there is so much technology being developed in the field, then you need people who can use this technology, who can fix if something goes wrong with it. So that's where the soft skills come into play. Okay, you are a very good designer, you have very good concepts, but you don't know any software on which you can do the design. Okay, somebody gives you a building and somebody asks you, okay, calculate the cost of the building. Okay, and you do everything very correct, very accurate, no error, no mistake. Okay, but you did it in 2 weeks. The other person who did not know so much about estimation, he did it in 2 hours using a software. So look from the perspective of the client. Who is he supposed to hire? You with 2 weeks or that person with 2 hours? Okay, so soft skills are very important because the technology is there. You cannot say no, I will not use it. There is no way out for you. Okay, so the calculations, the type of calculations which we do, okay, are very complicated. Okay, have you ever had an exam where you feel the time is very short? Right? It happens all the time, right? In fact, every exam looks like it's very short. The time is very short, right? So now imagine you are doing at this level, 100 level and 200 level. Imagine when you go in the field. You have not designed any structure yet. Imagine what will happen when you have to design the entire structure. from the foundation till the last slab? How much time you need? Okay, if you need 2 hours to just do one beam and one column and things like this, how much time you will need to design a big structure? Okay, so our calculations, the calculations which we do are very complicated. They are very long as well. Okay, so in those cases, computers and softwares become very helpful. So they can help us doing the mathematical operations very quickly. Okay, you can you can program the entire software to do the 200 steps of calculations for you in 2 seconds. Okay, just run the program and it is done. Okay, so we have some specialized packages. Okay, some packages are only for a specific purpose, like we have ETABS, which is for a structure analysis. Somebody takes ETAB and he tries to do something else with it, it will not work. No? You cannot use ETABS for highway design. It's for structural design. Got it? So we call them specialized packages. Some names are mentioned here. And then we have general purpose systems, which you can use for anything. Okay. For example, you may have used MATLAB, right? Have you used it or not? Which one? Which course? 200? Numerical, yeah. But there's the course as well, right?
Yes,
200. So, in MATLAB, you can develop a program for structures. You did, right? They gave you examples and questions. So, those examples and questions can be related to surveying or structure or highway or anything. Okay, so this is general purpose. Okay, some other names are also mentioned here. Okay, so these computer packages can be specialized or they can be general purpose. Okay, we in the civil engineering field, when you are graduating, when you are going through the courses, we try to balance both. Okay, so you are using some softwares which are general purpose. Okay, I already gave the example of MATLAB. And then through other courses, you will also use some softwares which are specialized. Okay, one of them you have already used it, which is what? AutoCAD. AutoCAD is only for drawing, right?
Yes.
Okay. But there are other packages of AutoCAD from Autodesk which you can use for design as well. But again, they are specialized. Okay, so we are trying to balance both of them. Okay. Then we come to structural design. Okay, structure. What is the structure? When I asked about infrastructure, couple of you said structure. Structure means what?
Like beam.
Like beam, but what? Like column, like slab, huh?
Skeleton of buildings.
A skeleton of building. Okay. Okay. And what is the purpose?
Carry the loads.
Carry the load. Okay. So it's a skeleton or a combination of members which can carry the load which is imposed on them. Yeah, skeleton is another word used for it. Even infrastructure is called the skeleton of the nation or skeleton of the society. Okay. So the load is, in this example, in this picture, you see the load is this person. Okay. And what do we call this plank? It looks like what? Yeah, it looks like what? It's a beam, right? Okay. And then on the, under the beam you have the supports. Okay. So now you can see if I put the beam in this manner and if I put the beam in this manner, what is the difference between the two cases? It looks like the person is standing in both cases, but which one would you prefer and why? Which situation? Let's say you are this person. What would you prefer? That one or that one? On the left because?
Area.
That one?
Yes, area. Maybe smaller area.
A smaller area? Okay. Anybody else?
Stronger.
Which one?
Stronger. The left one.
The left one is stronger? Okay. Anybody else?
No buckling
No buckling in the
left.
Anybody else? Yeah. Anybody says the right one is better? Just raise your hand if you say the right one is better. This one is better. Anybody? No? No.
I think it's better.
Which one?
The right one.
Why?
Because you have more space to walk at. It's like
Yeah. Okay. Here the area of contact is less.
it's harder to.
Okay. Area of contact is less. This dimension is more, this dimension is less, but it also means the area of contact is less. Okay. So there is no buckling, but at the same time there could be a problem of stability here. Okay. Or there are some other forces which act very strong on the smaller area. Okay. Obviously, it's just to give you an idea. When you go to the other courses, you may have already studied about it in the other courses. I'm not the best person to explain these things. Okay, I'm from traffic and so on. Okay. So, but you can see, I can go for this one. It looks like more like a normal structure. Okay, this is what a normal structure looks like, along with the buckling. Along with the buckling, this happens. Okay, this happens on normal structure. This is what it is. Okay. Okay. Then a big part of the course will be related to trusses. Your final project will be related to trusses. Okay, and it carries 40 marks as you have seen it. Okay, so it will be all related to truss design. Okay, and in which course you have done calculation for trusses? Statics, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are two methods to solve a truss, which are what? Joints and sections. Okay. So you can go and revise those things. Have a look at it. Clear? Any questions? Okay.